In this video, we are going to talk about the canvas and the relation between the canvas and the image inside Photoshop.
This video is brought to you by OppiePie's Academy.
So basically, canvas is something that our image is sitting on or is being like constrained to. And in this case, well, it's actually very handy that we have our background being filled with the white color, because right now we can see the boundaries of our canvas right here. So wherever the white color stops, actually our canvas stop right here. So how does this help us? Well, if I just go to the free transform mode by pressing the Ctrl T on my keyboard or Command T if you're on a Mac, if I just change the size of the image, just like so, you can see that the canvas is constraining the size of my image. We can't actually see anything that is being outside the canvas. And right now, if I were just to go ahead and save my image, so I'm going to just quickly go to Save and Save for Web, and we are actually going to be talking about this command in greater detail in later video. I'm actually going to save only what's being displayed inside the canvas. Of course, if you want to, you can change the size of the canvas, and so in order to do that, well, actually we don't have a canvas menu right here, but the canvas size is actually under the image menu and canvas size. But I'd advise you to use the Control Alt plus C or Option plus Control plus C shortcut. So if I now just click on it, I'm gonna change my units to pixels right here. I can now change the size of my image, of my canvas, and I can make it really arbitrary. So let's say that I need, for my project, I need all my images to be exactly in the HD resolution, which is 1280 by 720. So if I just go with 1280 by 720, and imagine it can be any size you want. Let's say you want your Facebook album to be in some certain, concrete resolution or size. You can simply enter it here. I'm gonna go with standard 16 by 9 HD 1280 by 720 resolution, and I'm just gonna click OK. And right now, the Photoshop is going to tell me that the new canvas size is smaller than my image, and it will actually clipping or cropping will happen with my image. But that's not something that I'm going to be worrying about, because we already know how to transform an image. So I'm simply going to go proceed, and right now you can see that the canvas size has changed. And now if I want to, I can go back to the free transform by pressing the Ctrl T on my keyboard, and I can now simply manipulate my image size, and I can be sure that whenever I save this image, I can be sure that it has actually 1280 by 720 resolution. And how does this help us? How does this understanding help us? Well, if I just go to my another document, and if I just bring my orange over right here, and if I now simply make it bigger, just like so, and maybe I'll move it a bit to the right, why not? And I'm gonna do the same with let me just turn these guys off. I'm gonna do the same with the banana. I'm gonna move it right here, and I'm gonna place it somewhere here, press Ctrl T, make the banana bigger, maybe move it a bit up, just like so. And right now I have 1, 2, 3 images that I'm sure that are being constrained to 1280 by 720. And if I now just go ahead and want to save the image, I'm gonna go to the File menu, Save for Web. I can save my banana in, as you can see down here, with the size that I've set the canvas to. And let's say that now I want to save my orange. Well, all we need to do is to simply disable the visibility of the banana layer, go ahead and choose File, Save for Web, and now I can save the orange. And then if I want to save the fish again, I'm going to turn the visibility of the orange off. Select my layer, go to the Save for Web command, and again I'm going to save the fish, and as you can see, I'm gonna always have the dimensions of my canvas right here. So whenever you need like multiple images of the same size, you can simply change your canvas size to that defined resolution or size, and simply import your image, place your images, and then quickly save them using the Save for Web command, which, by the way, we will talk about in greater detail in a subsequent video. So this is actually how Canvas can help you in creating multiple images with the same size. So let's say that you want to create a Facebook album or your family album, and you want to be sure that all of them have the same size, just because. Then you can use this technique by changing the canvas size and simply placing your images and then saving them one by one using the Save for Web command. And by the way, changing the canvas size and working like this actually does kind of work like cropping. And cropping is first of the techniques or tools that we are going to use to make our photo look great. So far, we were learning the necessary basics of placing and handling images inside Photoshop. Right now, we will take a look at how to actually start making it look beautiful. So if that's something that you're interested in, just keep watching.